At Horace Mann, we had a sense, that was our heritage, Horace Mann. My older brothers and sisters went there, and I was one. Out of the 9, 4 of us went to Horace Mann. The last 5 went to Parkview High School. But we fought, literally marched at the school board trying to keep our school open. But I don't know if you know, but actually Horace Mann was built in order to prevent the black students from going to Central. They felt like if they built a new school, then we wouldn't want to go. So, and as you know, the Little Rock 9 came from Horace Mann. So, but that experience was really good. It closed and became a junior high after I graduated. But we really had a sense of connection by going to that school. That was our school, just like Central was the school for the white community. Horace Mann was our school. Because when they made Dunbar a junior high, it was because it was serving us both. And it just couldn't do the job with the community increasing the way it did. But we, with Horace Mann Bearcats, we had, it was family. And we just felt connected to that school, and we still do. But I was on the drill team, active I've always been socially active with certain things, community issues. And one of the reasons was because my father and my mother, but mostly my father, always taught me that if you're hurting and you don't express it, they'll think you like it. So he said, you have to always let people know when they hurt you. So that's part of my heritage, is just being politically active. And we had a real sense of home with the teachers. They encouraged us to learn, wanted us to be a part of the community when we, wanted us to go off to school and come back and work. A lot of them encouraged us to come back and be teachers, but I wanted to do something different than that. But that's what it was like.
I want to ask a little bit more about Mann in this sense. In the late 60s, there were several plans to desegregate the schools, and several involved closing Mann. And so you alluded to that. I know you were just a teenager, but maybe can you recall what motivated Mann students and parents to fight for keeping Mann open at that time?
It was our heritage. It was our school. We felt like we were giving in. We did want desegregation, but we felt like it was falling all on us. None of our schools remained. Like I said, Granite Mountain closed eventually. Gillum Park is now closed. Dunbar, which had been a high school and a junior high, became a junior high. And then the high school they built for us was now being reduced to a junior high. So we had nothing to preserve our heritage. So that was what was driving us. We wanted to preserve something for us. And we could see it all disappearing. No high school on the east side of Little Rock, because Central is considered on the west side. And of course they built Hall and then later Parkview. So we had nothing on our side, which meant that all the students and my brothers and sisters, my younger brothers and sisters that lived in Granite Mountain, were bused to Parkview. And of course they wanted to go to Horace Mann with the older, that's just how families are.
Sure.
Everybody, regardless of race, when you have a connection like that, you want it to remain.